I went to see Jurassic World Rebirth. Here are my non-spoiler thoughts and reviews. I think it's only right to start with more of the positives with the film before anything, and stay to the end for my final review out of 10 on what I thought of the movie. So going into it, I'm a huge fan of the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World series. I do think some are better than others. For example, Jurassic World is so much better than Fallen Kingdom and Dominion. And the first three, I mean the first two for me are better than the third one, but they're all relatively good. So going into the first few good points of this movie is it's a good watch. You know, it's actually a good watch. I think if you're looking for some excitement, you're looking for something that's going to keep you on the edge of your seat with dinosaurs at the end of the day. If you're heavily on the spectrum like I am and dinosaurs are your thing, which they seem to be for people on the spectrum, so hey, all love. But then this is definitely a film for you to go and watch. If you're not looking at it from a critic's point of view, you're looking at it from a fan's point of view, to sit in the cinema for 2 hours and be engaged throughout the whole time, getting some detail into obviously the characters within it, because they do give you some, obviously they introduce new characters into this, and some of them you do have more focus on than the others. Some of them they build a bit more of a backstory for than others, and I assume that's because they want to go and make it into a trilogy, which it seems like they're going to. And like I said, without spoiling it, I can see where they're going to progress and make that into a trilogy. Throughout the film, there's moments that are daring, there's moments that are engaging, there's moments that are, like I said, sitting on the edge of your seat. So overall, it's a good watch. I think you're not going there for anything revolutionary. You're not going there to see anyone win any Oscars. You're not going there to see this film win any awards. But if you're going for a fun time with your friends, family, it is that type of film. It is that type of film. Now to focus more on the negative side of it. Personally, I think there's only a few cons I've got for this film. And again, it's just some characters, unless, I guess it only really depends on how the next few films are going to go. But I think there was some moments in there was quite funny, but I think there was a few forced comedy moments, which I'm not coming to see Jurassic World for the humour. I think nowadays in cinema and in films, they want to have that light balance of comedy and, you know, action. But sometimes it doesn't need comedy. When you're going into a world full of dinosaurs where obviously the world's just been taken over, you're looking to explore stuff, there's not gonna be a lot of fun in it. I don't mind, as in my life, as me as a person, I like to find humour in the bad moments, so I don't mind a little bit, but you could tell there's some moments where there's a scene in particular at the beginning, which I won't go into too much in, where it felt like they were trying to force a few laughs, and you're like, it's just wasting time. But it is what it is. That